Hello and welcome to Farming with Lou. Today we'll be growing the Modulus Demolisher 2-in-1. Start by clearing a patch of dirt in which to dump your seeds, like I'm doing here. This may be a fast or slow process, but make sure you have a big enough hole so that your seed can grow. You will want to use a Modulus Nerf Dart seed. You want to plant this in the ground and cover it with soil, as I'm doing here. Make sure it is facing horizontally and not vertically, because this will cause the seed to start growing in some distorted ways, and we want a healthy sprout. Now you should have a visible, healthy sprout. Now, very carefully, you can inspect the health of the sprout, but make sure to be gentle with it, because it is a very delicate seedling. After you have inspected the sprout, place it back into the soil, surrounding it with some dirt so that it can grow properly. You may need to use a shovel during this process so you can pat down the dirt. Now, it's okay if you don't need to or you need to. It doesn't really matter. Now, after about 4 weeks of waiting, now you should have a 10 mag sprout. This sprout can hold 10 Nerf Dart seeds. Now, you may take it out if you'd like to and inspect it some more, but we are just going to leave it in here for other purposes. You will want to use a fertilizer. In this case, we have some rival rounds. This should speed up the growing process a little bit. And it should also prevent the magazine from mutating. Now, make sure to surround the plant generously with the fertilizer, but please be sure not to overdo it. Now, after about a month, you should have the Modulus Demolisher 2-in-1. Now, it's not going to come with any attachments, but you can always just buy some at your local Amazon or Walmart. Now, you may inspect the seed pod. What? Well, it hasn't bared any seeds yet, so we must continue to wait longer. Place the seedling back into the pod, or the magazine back into the blaster, and make sure to stick it into the soil. We will be adding a little bit more fertilizer to it to speed up the I said a little more fertilizer, only a little bit more. Well, try to watch out for accidents like this. This can lead to some mutations. As you see here, we have a very bad mutation. The 10 Dart round magazine has now turned into a non-functional 18 round mag. This should not have any seeds, and if it does, they are probably rotten. Yup, it's clear, so you can clearly tell that it is not in the state of something you want to use. Well, this is pretty much a disaster. Try to avoid accidents like this, because this will just ruin your blaster. Rest in peace, Demolisher 2-in-1. Rest in peace. Go back to the ground.